Yo, yo, yo. Thank you so much for tuning into Conversations with Glo radio show, sponsored by Conversations with Glo podcast. To know more about Conversations with Glo podcast, be sure to visit convowithglo.com and don't forget to sign up for the emailing list, y'all. So therefore, you can get future information about me. Y'all already know your girl Glo and the future guests that I will have coming on, okay? So if you want to be nosy a little bit and you want to know what's going on, please come slide to convowithglo.com and get with the program, okay? Okay. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into, you know, the conversation, because y'all know it's a conversation. It's not a topic or anything. I know that I be asking questions and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, y'all know it is definitely a conversation over this way. I do have someone with me tonight. I am going to allow for him to introduce himself, and y'all already know what we're gonna do. Get into the conversation.
Yo, I'm Mook Wright, 40. Hey, work. I don't do nothing special. I do what everybody else do. I just look good while doing it.
I know that's right. I know that's right. And you better stay looking good while you're doing it. That's the part that counts. Okay. Okay. So y'all, let's go ahead and get into this conversation. And do you think every woman you approach is a hoe and she has to prove otherwise? What,
Mm,
what's
no,
your thoughts?
no, because that would be judgmental. Like, you can't go into a situation like me. I don't expect nothing because you don't know what to really expect. So if I just meet a woman, I can't be like, oh, she a hoe. I don't know nothing about this woman. Same way she can't say I'm a hoe. She don't know. That's why you gotta get to know people.
I'm glad that you said that because I was watching a podcast like a while ago or whatever. And he and me and one of my homeboys actually got into like we stay going back and forth with each other, but we was actually talking about this. And I was just confused as to why he thinks that when you approach a woman that you gotta think that she's a hoe and she has to prove otherwise. That type of mindset to me is childish
Yeah,
because first of all, why are you even approaching a woman because you may think she's a hoe? Because my train of thought is okay, so you think she's a hoe, you only approaching her for one thing, and that's basically to have sex with her. And you thinking that, oh, she's gonna, have sex with you off top, and then she turns around and she proves differently. So being that she proves differently, oh, that means like, oh, okay, so oh, she's different. She's different. Then I'm a wife her up. And I just feel like that's dumb for a man to even think like they have to approach a woman thinking she's a hoe.
yeah. Or to even approach a woman, the first thing on your mind is sex. Like you don't know nothing about her, but you willing to already do whatever with her.
But let's be real. Let's just be real. And that's what most people do. I'm okay, being that we are talking about men, isn't that what most men do though? Isn't that, don't they approach women and the thing that be on their mind is what? Sex.
Most man, yeah. But to me, I'm gonna be straight up with you. The chase me more than the sex. Like the actual talking, telling lies or whatnot. And once you get it, be like, okay, now it's over with. So me, I like to chase.
You
That's
do?
just me. Yeah, I like to chase. Cause once I get it, like if it ain't just holy damn goddamn, like I
So
don't want to
how do
know.
you feel? So how do you feel after you've done chase something and it's not what it's about? What you thought it was, or what she had you chasing her for?
like a gamble. You win some, you don't. You win some, you lose some. So if it even if it is bad, you got it. You can say you hit that or whatnot.
But would you want to tell anybody if it wasn't what you thought it was, though?
I
Or
mean
it's
that
just the point of who
okay.
it could be, and you'd be like,
If
"Yeah, I fucked her," but
some
knowing that it
people
wasn't what you thought it was going to be.
some if you got somebody you cool with like that, you can. That's the person you supposed to vent to. You just can't go tell every goddamn body. Like I got a homeboy named Pookie. I got two homeboys really. I don't hang with nobody else. Pookie and Big Gil. Some things I tell Pookie, I don't tell Gil, and they both my right hand. But it just, I guess, I don't know how to say it.
No,
It
no,
just,
no. I get exactly where you are
yeah,
coming from. I get exactly where you are coming from. That's basically not telling your left hand what your right hand is doing, and your right and not telling your right hand what the left hand is doing. I get that. But okay, so here's okay. So do you believe in second chances?
yeah. A
Okay.
fling can fly back up if it is possible.
No, I'm saying like the person that you was chasing, right?
Yeah.
And let's say
Are you
for
talking about
instance,
round two?
yeah, like, are you?
Ooh, it'll be kind of hard. If round one was wet, I mean, what round two? I mean, wow, what?
Because okay, so here's my thing, and I always, I be trying to look out for the cookout. My thing is that I do believe that if it wasn't what it was the first time, that person should get a second chance. And the only reason why I say that is because they may have been nervous,
Yeah,
or they still trying to possibly get to know the person's body or something like that. It can be many of things. So that second time, though, it's just like, oh, okay. I can remember, though, on one of my shows I said it's like 3 times for me,
yep.
because
Okay,
that
three to
first,
break you out.
right, because the first time, we may have been like a little nervous or whatever. So boom, it that was that, and it went out the door. The second time, I'm just like, oh, okay, well, and I know for sure that ain't me because I done possibly done got comfortable a little bit, and then I'd be like, okay, well, I'm gonna give him another try to see what's going on.
Yeah,
And then, like, if it ain't about that, then I'll be like, oh, hell no, whatever. But it's done been times where I've only done did it twice. Where it's done been like, okay, so the first time, yeah, whatever. Because I'm going to tell you this. It's done been times where the first time was hitting and the second time was pure shit.
yeah, yeah.
Because guess what? You trying to, you trying to show what you working with your first time. You get what I'm saying?
That's
And so,
that's why it's so important. Like you up the bat, either you gonna hit or you gonna miss.
right.
Like so, if the first time wet, it's basically a zero. Unless y'all talk like that before the first time even come to even make it a second time. Like some, you can meet so many people. Y'all end up sleeping together in a couple of days. Like ain't nothing can develop in a couple of days. So if the coochie wet, I holler.
Listen, I'm just like really shocked at this conversation because you said nothing can develop in a couple of days. And that is so true. But
It
you
can't.
know that it's men out here that jump in the inbox, yo, da, da, da. Oh, wait, can I see you?
Fad. One thing a female can't say about me, I don't be in inboxes. Cause one, I rather talk to you in your face instead of writing something that I know 100 other dudes done already said.
Yeah.
So I'd rather catch you out in public and do what I do. So nothing like, man, put it like this. People will start texting. Next thing you know, they sexing, go on 1 or 2 dates, they fucking. You don't get to know nobody that fast.
Okay. Being that we're talking about this, why don't you think that you can't? Okay. Okay. You said you're talking, and but depend on the time frame, right? You okay? So, well, get it together. Here's my thing, right? A female 9 times out of 10, and I've done said this plenty of times. A female 9 times out of 10 already know whether or not if she's gonna sleep with you or not. The very first time that she ever see you, or you slide in her DM and she go check you out on your page or anything like that. And y'all women, I am not spilling the sauce. These men already know
It's
this. Okay,
already known.
it's already known. The thing is that men can actually talk themselves out of the pussy. You get what I'm
All the
saying?
time.
All the
All the
time.
time.
And it just be like, okay, so my thing is that within that couple of days, that's when you are really kind of sort of getting to know them. Me, I ain't know what's your favorite color type of person. I used to be, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm just like, okay, like I'm gonna sit up here and just talk to you like I've been knowing you for a long time because that's just who I am as a person.
Yeah.
But when I feel like, I would know that connect, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like I would know that connection. So the first date, right? I probably already know possibly, Lord, I do not want to sound like the
Hey,
whole,
did it.
but
Did it.
but like if we chilling and the vibe is right and I got a
I
couple
mean,
of
it
drinks,
can go down.
it can go down. And that's for real.
And it
But
can last
I
like,
still don't. But at the end of the day, to prove your point, I still don't know you.
yeah, you right. It's just like, man, on one occasion, hit on first night. That first night took 3 years later. We were still dealing with each other. So sometimes it works, sometimes it don't.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
that's a very few.
yeah. A very few. So let me ask you this. Would you look at a woman differently though if she wanted to have sex with you on the first night, but you didn't want to have sex? Well, I ain't gonna say like you didn't want to, but you didn't expect for her to want to have sex on the first night. Would you look at her differently?
No, cause like I said earlier, I don't expect nothing out of people. Cause you don't know what a person gonna do. So if she be like, "Let's fuck," okay. If a dude say it ain't nothing wrong with that. So why she can't say it? I mean, be aggressive. Get to the point. You want to fuck? Let's fuck. Don't
I'm
be all
telling
shy
you,
and waiting for
don't
me to touch your thigh or rub your arm. Man, take them clothes off. Let's fuck.
be. Ah!
Period.
And that's the truth. Like, but like it's a lot of conservative women out here that
Yeah.
they want the man to actually make the first move, so therefore they won't be feeling as if they are a hoe. Me personally, I feel like that men should approach women as they are women, just like a woman should approach a man as him being a man. I don't
Yeah.
think that a man should approach a woman thinking that she's a hoe off jump and then she has to prove otherwise that she's not. Because my thing is that people out here wear masks every single day and
Every
they
day.
can wear them for a long ass time. So, though you may have approached her as a hoe or whatever, and she proved to you way otherwise that this is not who she is, but in reality, like she's still this hoe, what you gonna do then? Because probably by now you done wifed her. If you like her that much. You get what I'm saying? So it's just
Yeah.
like don't go around here judging folks thinking that you can approach a woman because you approach every woman because you may think she a hoe. And I also come to feel like, it's also the type of setting that you're in. Like if you're always in the club and shit like that or whatever, and people get to thinking, otherwise or whatever. And like I
Yeah,
said,
but
people get to thinking, you know, with other parts when they're up under the influence. So sometimes that can go down like that, or sometimes it can go down because the homeboy done told the other homeboy how this girl is and telling him, oh, you need to blah blah blah. So this is
boosting his
why,
head up.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If that too, somebody can, the homeboy talking and the other one listen. Just because he may be on a little alcohol or whatnot. That club scene crazy.
It definitely is. So let's
Yeah.
let me ask you this one last thing before we do head out. And I'm just gonna put it up. I'm just gonna put it right here. Are you a pleaser or do you like to be pleased?
I'm a pleaser.
Okay.
Cause sex is always better if the woman into it. So do what you gotta do to make her be into it. Instead of just trying to get you and get it over with. No. Get her to just get her to be nasty. Hell.
Do you think it should take time to be nasty, or should she show you she nasty on the first night?
Man. Put it like this, man. Put it like this. We all grown. We ain't no kid. Like a couple days ago, I told my mama I bought her a purse for Christmas. She was like, "Okay, I see you then." I was like, "No, come get it now. We grown. We ain't kids." So basically, do what you do. If we in the bedroom, you want to get that nasty. Do what you. I ain't judgmental. I'm getting nasty right along with you.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, like who want to have boring sex?
Oh, it's
Sex is meant to be nasty. It ain't meant to be clean. So let's do it. Like, let's go.
I
Shit.
so agree. I agree. I think it's supposed to be nasty too. But what what kills me is this. And I'm just gonna leave out with this. When men, I feel like sometimes when men get with their woman and it's like the nasty stuff that she does, it's like, oh, okay. Like men tend to sometimes think like, okay, she probably done this to somebody else or something like that in that matter, which that shouldn't be their place to
Well,
actually think
she had to
about,
learn
but
it
she
from
had to
somewhere.
learn it from
Duh.
somewhere, right?
Yeah. Hell. I'm glad I ain't have to teach her. Hell.
Right, and that's what I want to know too. Like, are you more into women that's more experienced, or do you like to teach?
No, I'm not a teacher. Hell no. Come to
Yeah,
the table already knowing. I know what I'm doing. So
yeah.
come with the same energy. Like, let's get in here, let's tear the room up, and we both happy. Hell. But
Okay.
don't come in here like, oh, I don't do that. Okay. I holler at you.
Get put out the room real
Yeah,
quick,
I
right?
holler at you. Oh, you rude, you mean, man. You call what you want to call me. Just get out. Like, don't
You
waste
gonna
my
be called
time.
all types of whatever. You rude mother.
Yeah,
Da, da,
like
da,
don't
da,
waste
da.
my time. My time valuable, man.
Right,
Shit. If
right,
you
right,
made it
right, right.
here, you made it here for a reason. So if you ain't trying to be freak nasty, don't even come here.
I know that's
Don't come.
right.
I
Y'all,
got
Mook,
I got a
Mook.
line on my headboard, so you already know it going
Oh,
down.
oh,
Yeah,
oh, yeah. Mook
line.
said he ain't coming to play, and y'all better not come to play either. Period.
Period.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it on up. But before we do, Mook, I do want to thank you so much for coming through and chopping it up with me, your girl Glow. And before we do head out, can you please tell the people where they can possibly find you at?
Snapchat, Mook Wright. That's all you need to put. Mook Wright.
Okay, and y'all see the name, and y'all already know I'll be having a name that's on Conversations with Glo podcast. And again, for everybody that is tuning in tonight, I do want to thank y'all so much for rocking with me. It's been like, I love it, and I love the energy, and I love everything that y'all bring to the table. So just sending out my flowers to all my listeners. And Mook, again, I do want to thank you so much for coming through and chopping it up with me. But y'all already know until between time in the meantime, y'all already know where to catch me at. Peace out.